So, what is cash flow in investing?
Cash flow investing to me is how much cash can I get off of a stock or bond to be able to reinvest it back inside of there. Every single company puts out a 10K every quarter, and it tells you how much they did in sales, what's all their expenses, right? What's all their debts, their employee compensation. All of that stuff is inside of there. And then they also get into historicals and the future estimates, all kinds of stuff that goes into these things. And then you find out how much cash is pouring out of this company. And then you take that and you look at what it did last year, what it did 3 years ago, what did it do 5 years ago. And then you can do a really cool analysis on it to say, what's it going to do next year? And then you can get into that cash flow investing and see how this company could grow sometime in the future. And you could say, if it's trading at X right now per share, that it, with all of this cash flow coming off of the company every year, it should be trading at Y sometime in the future if it stays on that same projection. And this is what everybody's trying to do. Every single person is trying to figure out what that cash flow of that company is doing every single day. And that's how our entire economy is ran, is through cash flow investing. Now, there's things that companies can't control, though. So what happens if interest rates go way up and the consumer stops spending? Then sales go down, right? What happens if they have to take on new debt? Debt matures, remember when, and they get their debt back and they have to go buy new debt, and their cost of capital goes up from 4% to 8%, and that affects the cash flow. So this is why you always go look at a K1. And I would say any young person that ever wants to understand how to invest, you can start investing in very broad indices to get a little bit of the overall broad market. That's a good way to start. But if you really want to be good at it, you need to start learning how to run a business. Whether you work for a business or you run a business, it does not matter.